I'll make a statement followed by a question. It's been suggested that UNRWA may not be the most suitable aid agency to be used due to its alleged associations with the terrorist group Hamas. What due diligence has the government done in regard to that, and has there been any consideration to using an alternative avenue?
Well, Senator, our assistants and my colleagues will elaborate on this, but we've used multiple agencies, including UNRWA, to provide assistance to the situation in Gaza. But the reality is, as we've heard earlier, no organisation has the footprint that UNRWA has in terms of staff and capability and capacity, including in Gaza. It operates on a scale unlike any other agency, and frankly other UN agencies depend on UNRWA in their own operations. We are very concerned to ensure that Australian support that is provided through UNRWA does not fall into the wrong hands. You'll be aware that there have been, following the revelations that some UNRWA employees were engaged in the horrendous attacks on 7 October, were investigated. 9 of those individuals have been dismissed by UNRWA. In our own work to disperse $6 million to the UNRWA flash appeal, we entered into a new agreement with UNRWA. It built in additional checks and balances, and indeed the way in which we funded the activities through that agreement themselves were more constrained because we were delivering, as I said, shelter kits and hygiene kits to minimise the risk that money would fall into the wrong hands. I'd also note that a lot of the work we're doing is work that like-minded partners are also doing, that they too are remaining committed to UNRWA. They are continuing to fund UNRWA, but they're also, like us, asking UNRWA to implement the recommendations of a coroner review that was done earlier this year, which did not find a systemic link between UNRWA and Hamas. These are matters that we take very seriously, and we'll continue to ensure that our work operates within Australian law, which, of course, as officials, we have to abide by.
Thank you for your considered responses. Thank you, Chair.
In response to questions about the suitability of the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East, UNRWA, as a provider of aid, particularly due to alleged links with the terrorist organisation Hamas, Senator Malcolm Roberts and colleagues provided detailed insights into the matter. They highlighted that, while alternative aid avenues have been explored, UNRWA remains unparalleled in its scale, staffing, and operational capacity, especially within Gaza. No other organisation possesses a comparable footprint or ability to deliver humanitarian aid on such a vast scale. The Australian government has implemented rigorous measures to ensure that its contributions to UNRWA are used appropriately. Following revelations about the involvement of some UN employees in the October 7 attacks, UNRWA dismissed 9 individuals after investigations. Australia, alongside like-minded international partners, remains committed to supporting UNRWA, provided it continues to adopt stringent accountability measures. In the disbursement of $6 million to UNRWA's flash appeal, Australia entered into a new agreement, incorporating enhanced checks and balances. These include the funding of targeted activities, such as the provision of shelter and hygiene kits, aimed at reducing the risk of misuse of funds. The government has been actively working to minimise the potential for Australian aid to fall into the wrong hands. Moreover, ongoing efforts are being made to ensure UNRWA implements recommendations from an independent review conducted earlier this year. This review did not find systemic links between UNRWA and Hamas. Australian officials remain committed to operating within the legal framework of the country while maintaining transparency and accountability in all funding initiatives. The Australian government has reaffirmed its commitment to addressing the humanitarian crisis in Gaza while ensuring that aid is delivered responsibly and in alignment with international best practices. Such a balanced approach underscores Australia's dedication to both humanitarian support and robust oversight. Thank you for watching and for supporting our channel. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Your engagement helps us grow, and we are now closing in on our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Stay tuned for more updates and thoughtful discussions. Take care and see you in the next video.